This is my Tamyia Grasshopper EVO. They don't make a Grasshopper EVO, or at the time of doing this video, there's no Grasshopper EVO, but I made this one myself. And in the last video, we got this thing up to a crazy speed. Oh, another mile an hour. I'll take that. 73 mile an hour. And it's all in the name of having fun. This is my entry to the Poor Boys RC Speed Run Challenge. And at the time of making this video, I'm sitting joint first in the brushless category. However, I do know that that speed has been beaten now, so I'm not sitting joint first. And even though I was joint first, there were some questions over the validity of my run. There's three categories to this challenge: brushed, brushless and open. I'm in the brushless one. And then there's some rules about how you do your speed run. And that's where the issue was on my previous entry. The reason there's rules is to stop cheating. And I didn't cheat. I mean, everything was valid on it. I just didn't show it. I didn't show enough detail on the battery to show it was 3S. Didn't show the motor, and I didn't really show the GPS enough to show it was zeroed and stuff. Anyway, we're going for another run, and as long as I can keep it at, well, it wasn't arrow straight, but it was straight enough. As long as I can keep it kind of down and keep it going, I reckon we can pump those numbers up. I've made one change that is going to push those, well, I've made a couple of changes, but one main change that is going to push those numbers higher. So that's the battery I used in the first run, a 2200 milliamp hour 35C. Pretty decent little LiPo. Now, without getting too technical, and some of you will know all this anyway, but when you pull that trigger down, when you pull full throttle or you like accelerate really quick, you put that motor under a lot of load and it just draws a lot of current. Now, when all of that's going on, what happens to the voltage is the voltage starts dropping, or they call it sagging. So the voltage sag. So the harder you accelerate, the voltage just drops. So when I checked the logs on that ESC, we dropped to 8 volts at full throttle, or just over, I think it's like 8.3 volts at full throttle. These batteries, when they're fully charged, are 12.6 volts. And the reason for that is this motor is a really high kV motor, and we've geared it higher than stock. So not only is it a high kV motor, the gearing in this is quite high. And again, without getting too technical, the best way to like improve or reduce your sag is to increase your battery size. I don't mean that in volts, I mean capacity. So that's 2200 milliamp hour, and this big one here is 5000 milliamp hour. Double the size of that. Same voltage, just double the size. I don't know if this analogy is going to make sense, or it might even be completely wrong, but in my head it kind of works. Think of these as two glasses and they're full of water. If I take a massive gulp out of this one and then put the water back in afterwards, so I take a big gulp and spit the water back out in it. So when I take a big gulp, that water's going to drop right down, and then I'm going to spit it back in and it's going to fill it up. If I do the same thing with a bigger glass with more water in it, when I take that big gulp and then I spit it back in, that water level's not going to drop as much. And that's kind of how it works. And I'm sure there's going to be some people in the comments pushing their glasses up on their nose and going, I think you'll find. But anyway, I don't care. Right, battery tray is the problem. Obviously a little battery goes in there fine. Big battery is a bit of a squeeze, but I went through about 7 or 8 batteries until I found this one. And I've had to make one modification, and that is that I've put a slimline servo in. So really thin Savox servo. And now, if I put that there, you have to kind of wiggle it about a bit. Pull that up there. It fits in, look. And it fits flush under there as well. I have made one small change to the chassis. Stop. I haven't cheated. I've checked the rules, and I've checked the rules again. Here is a stock Hornet and Grasshopper chassis. If you just look in there, you can see two little, I don't know, little tiny supports on the bottom there. Now this battery does fit in a stock chassis. I will demonstrate. So the battery does go in. However, if I let go of it, you see it springs up. That is just them little tabs in there. They actually push down on the battery. So although the battery does fit in the tray, them little tabs are just kind of putting a little bit of pressure on it. So for safety reasons and abiding by the rules, I have got my Dremel in there and I've just removed those little tabs. In the brushed and brushless category, you're not allowed to cut the chassis or like modify it, cut the gearbox away or anything like that. However, you are allowed to make some minor adjustments to fit modern batteries. And if I show you there, all I've done is just taken that away For safety, and you can see now that the battery does stick up a little bit still when you push it down, there's no resistance there at all. Last thing you want to be doing with a big lithium battery is pushing into it with stuff. So new servo, tiny bit of work in there, and a bigger battery. Let's go see what this can do. Right, here we go then. It's a beautiful day. We got some crazy storms coming in, so I better get this done today. Right, from this point onwards, no cuts, no edits. Let's keep it legit. So 5,000 milliamp hour 3S, Angry Snail. There's the balance lead, so you can see there. Four leads, which means it's a 3S. Get her back in there. There's the motor, 3.5 turn Rocket V3 on a completely stock Evo gearbox. No cuts, nothing chops out of it. Chassis is all the same. Evo front end as well. Oh, I've scratched my roof putting it on the floor. That's your fault. Where am I going? Phone. Switch it on. Keeping you there. So GPS, what are we on? So showing 49 at the moment, so let's zero that out. So GPS zeroed out, and it is reading on this car, and we're going. Whew. No wind today. Well, there's a little bit of a wind, but last time I ran this, there was not quite a big tailwind. I mean, probably less than 10 mile an hour, but right, a little bit nervous. Is this battery going to provide us with the juice we need? Let's get it right down there. Should have a good range on this radio link. Right, first pass. Hopefully I don't need to do many of these if I can keep it on the road, but here we go. Half throttle, 3/4. Oi, full. Oh, pin straight, slow it down, slow. Keep it on the road. Oh, she got squirrely. It got a bit wobbly. I think it's a bit dusty, this road. Right, where am I? There I am. It's hard to see, the sun's glaring on my glasses. Right, it's coming back. That felt good. I don't know if it was faster. It did seem squirrely when I put the power down, but I don't know whether that was the gyro. Maybe we need to turn it down a bit. Are we one and done? Are we one and done? Let's have a look. Just to show you, it's still the same one, that still reading on there. Here we go. Are we one and done? Oh, 80 miles an hour. Let's go. Right, let's reset that. That was 8. Oh, hang on, before I do that, 80 mile an hour. Let's just show you it all again. Stock motor, all stock gearbox. Same battery, 3S 5,000 milliamp hour. So this time I remembered to bring my laptop, so I've just read the logs off it. You want me to see it, I'll put a picture up, but dropped to 9.5 volts, so we gained an extra volt there using a bigger battery. That pushed us to 81,000 RPM, and that's why we got the higher speed. I'm so happy about that. Just recharging the battery. I'm going to put it on my dashboard for a little bit while I finish my coffee, get a little bit of heat into it, and I'm going to do another pass. Right, we go again. So quickly then, there's the motor, 3.5 turn Rocket V3, untouched Evo gearbox, stock chassis, Evo front end. In there you'll see that is a Copperhead 10 from Castle. That will run up to 4S, but we're only running 3S because we're not allowed to run 4S in the brushless category. So 3S, 5,000 milliamp hour, 35C. This is, I think it's MJX make these. This is from MJX. There's the balance lead, 4 wires, 3 cell. Tuck her in. I'll do it in here this time so I don't put the body on the concrete like an idiot. Let's get you through there neatly. This is difficult with one hand doing this. I need a cameraman. Right, so that's through there. Come on. We're on. I think we're in. Let's put you on the side while I plug this in. Plug her in. Suck it in down there. Transmitter on. Let's not forget GPS on. Where is my GPS? So GPS there. Oh, still got 12 satellites, which is good. So we're reading. Right, let's tweak that gyro down a tad. I don't know if it's the gyro that was causing it to wobble. And let's get the GPS going. I think I did everything, didn't I? Showed the battery, showed the motor, showed the chassis, started the GPS. I think we're good. I think we're good. It's a little tweak of steering this time, just on the trim. We'll try and go a little bit further down. I want to try and get on throttle a bit sooner. I was a bit late on the throttle last time, and I think it might have hampered me because it went out of sight before I really could get on it. Right, that'll do. Here we go then. Here we go. Here she comes. That is full throttle. Hold it, 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 and slow down gently. Right, we got on it a lot sooner then. Come on. I need a light on this because I can't see. Oh, I can see now. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Woohoo! I was on it for a lot longer then. A lot longer. Come on. 82 or 83 would be awesome. If it's 80 again, then I think that's all we can get today. That was pin straight again. How good is this chassis setup? Listen to how smooth it is. Oh, that tyre's looking a little bit wobbly now. I have to change my tyres. That was pin straight. Right, just so you can see, we're reading. Here we go, what was that? Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. 83 mile an hour, which in kilometres an hour, 133 kilometres an hour. Wow. I am so happy with that. I don't think we're going to get any more, you know. I don't think we are. 83. Let's take a screenshot of that. I think what I'll do, while we've got this camera still rolling, let's do another run. Got a bit of heat in that battery now. Might be able to pull another mile an hour out of it. It gets really wobbly on full throttle. Really wobbly when them tyres try and hook up. The famous one last run, hey? Here we go. Full already, already full. Man, that front end gets really light when you when you're at full beans. I was trying to turn then, and the wheels just, oh, have I lost signal? No. Oh, come on. Ugh. Come on. This radio, oh, there we go. This radio link's not usually that bad. I haven't got a booster on it, so it's quite far away though. It's probably 100 meters away. Oh, actually, is there something wrong with it? Yeah. Oh, maybe the pinions. Maybe I've stripped it or something. Oh, I stuck it in the middle of the road. There's nothing coming. I'm gonna run. I don't run much, but I'm running. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. ESC's beeping at me. Yes, maybe overheat. Whew. Right, anyway. Is that motor hot? Oh yeah, that motor's hot. Maybe 2 runs was a bit too much for it. Anyway. Oh, I'm out of breath now, right. Oh, 83. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done, 83 mile an hour. Just while we're here, just to finish off this bit of switch it off. Let's put it over. Oh, I was going to set light to the grass maybe. Not a great idea, I just don't want to scratch the body anymore. Get this battery out while I'm here just to confirm everything. 3-cell, there's the lead, 35C, there's my motor, untouched gearbox, copperhead 10 in there, GPS is just there as well. That's it, there we go, 83 miles an hour. Frank Evans, you're a diamond. So the info on that one was we dropped to 9.5 volts. We got a little bit more then, and we got 82,325 RPM on the first pass. And then on the second pass, 9.7, so we didn't drop quite as much, but the temperature was up. Max was 163. I can't remember what it was on the last one, but I put it up now. And just under 82,000, so 81,995. So obviously second run, I didn't let the motor cool down enough, and yeah, I think we went into over temp, so it shut it down. I was just driving back. It's about an hour and 20 minutes to my speed run road, and the maximum speed you can go in the UK is 70 mile an hour. And I was just like cruising along, and I was just thinking how crazy it would be if you were like cruising along at 70 mile an hour and this little thing just comfortably overtook you at 83. 83 mile an hour is mad. And I just confirmed by looking at some older videos, this is the fastest Tamiya I have ever built. I thought I'd done 82 with something, but I can only find a run of 78 with my FF03. So that is my new PB. Unless I'm wrong and there is a video of me doing more than that. But anyway, 83 mile an hour, my new PB for any Tamiya ever that I've built. I think that analogy kind of worked that I told you about the batteries, about the cup of water drinking it. We had less sag with this, which gave us more RPM, which gave us more speed. So the battery is one of the main factors, but one of the other factors is we got it over geared slightly with that Stadium Blitzer gearing. It's putting too much load on it, and that explains the big voltage sag on it. So really it needs the gearing slightly in the middle and probably push past that 83. But I am super happy with that speed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to push any more out of it. So just a couple more things. Firstly is I need to get this body off. I need to sign it because one of you is gonna win this. One of you that's entered this competition, Phil at Poor Boys RC, is going to draw everyone's name out a hat and someone's going to win this car. You'll get the car, I'll chuck some stickers in the box, I'll chuck one of these in the box as well. I'll send you a t-shirt if you want. But the only thing you won't get is you won't get that receiver. That's for my radio link that I need for one of my big speed cars. So obviously you won't get a controller and you won't get a battery, but you will get the car as it sits with the motor, with the ESC, with that new Savox servo, and I will put a little squiggle on it. And while I'm taking this body off, I just want to go over one thing. I've seen a few runs through this challenge and I've seen a few people have some questionable like crashes, and at least 2 I think I've seen where bits have fallen off the car or there's bits hanging off the car. I don't know if you can crash in this challenge and it's classed as a valid run. And now I'm talking directly to you, Phil, Poor Boys RC. If you get your speed on the board, even if you crash, I want you to put after mine SCR, super clean run. I don't want to take the fun away or anything, and I'm not doing this for extra brownie points, but I just want some recognition for this Evo chassis, how stable it is at 133 kilometers an hour. SCR, super clean run after my speed, please. I don't care if I win, lose, draw, get disqualified. I just want some recognition for this, how solid it was at that speed. Let's add poor boy's RC. PBRC. There we go. PBRC SRC 2025 Tomley RC 83 mile an hour. There it is. I don't think I'll be able to squeeze any more out of that. I'm not even sure I've got time anyway to get any more out of it. However, this is obviously going to someone else. I like the sound of Grasshopper EVO Project 100. I reckon it's got it in it. Bit of bonus footage, and for science, I've just removed the stock gear. I bought my Hornet Evo, bought it along for spares just in case I had a big crash. I've taken the 17 tooth pinion off, taken the spur and the inner gear out, because that's got the Stadium Blitzer spur and gears on there, and a 22 tooth pinion. So I'm going to put the stock pinion and gear back in from the Evo, and just see if we can push a few more RPMs, because that's only running 82,000. The motor in there should be good for over 100,000 on 3S. So let's just see how fast it is if we were running like the stock, box stock gears. Stock Hornet Evo spur going in. Where's the pinion? Pinion there, let's get that tight. Interesting to see. If this goes faster, I will be amazed. Full throttle straight away. Yeah, it's not as fast. I can tell straight away, not as fast. 76 maybe. Oh, 70, oh, there you go. So 83. So the Stadium Blitzer gears, perfect option. I also noticed, I have to take a picture of it because you can't really see, on that 83 mile an hour run, we squished a bug. I hope it wasn't a grasshopper. Let's hope it wasn't a grasshopper that we squished.